What's up, everybody? It's Magic here with RacingNews.com, back for another edition of Dr. Miranda Previews. With me, as always, is my co-host, Dr. Miranda. You've already been handicapping this morning, so welcome to your second show of the day.
I know. I've been iced in Kentucky. We got about an inch of ice everywhere. So we're just here at home. So I did the Rocket Hour earlier. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I've just been doing horse racing for the last 3 hours. So I'm ready to get this done and then play some bets on Gulfstream today and then drink some White Claws.
I was going to say, we're going to get you out of here quick, nice and early, because I know you got plenty of day drinking to do. We are headed to Fairgrounds. We're looking at the Rachel Alexandra Stakes. This is the next step on the Kentucky Oaks Trail at the Fairgrounds. And a lot of horses, Dr. Miranda, you're quite familiar with. They're exiting the Silver Bullet Day, which you covered for us before. There's a new Brad Cox horse coming in that we didn't see last time, but I got to say, this one looks a lot stronger than the other one does, and I think you're going to agree with me on Travel Column as the top pick.
Yep, so my top pick is the number 8 Travel Column. There's no denying that she is the best filly in this entire race. She broke her maiden in 100,000 special weight, then went on to a G1 where she did take third behind Simply Ravishing, but most recently ran a G2 and had everything go wrong from the start. She got pinched out of the gate, she went 2 lengths back and then was 4 wide in the stretch. And then Flo got in a little bit of traffic, had nowhere to go. He swung her wide, and then she still did up winning with an 85 buyer. She was much the best. And I mean, Brad Cox, Florent Giroux, Fairgrounds, there's not much to say. So in this race, you have to find the value underneath. So with that said, this is the 3rd appearance Super Sensational has made in a preview. She didn't have the best of trips last time out, and I'm going to forgive her for that. I'm just going to erase it from my mind. It's her first time. It was her first time out of Canada. It was her first time not on an artificial track. So I think she's ready to get back to that 87 buyer that she had in the Glorious Song Stakes. She keeps declaring Carol. So I think she's just going to be a lot more comfortable than what she was last time out. And I think it's just going to be an overall better race for her. Now, underneath her, we got to use the number 1 Clairiere, who just got second to Travel Column with Steve Asmussen. She did run an impressive 83 buyer. She's been off for a few months. So I think she's grown up just a little bit. She's by Curlin, and if you remember last week in the Suncoast Stakes, the filly Curlin's Catch won pretty easily. So she could have a big race. The only question I do have, though, is Joe Talamo going to be as aggressive with her as Ricardo usually is? That's what I don't know. Now, underneath her, there is 3 Tom Amoss horses in here, and I think the best one is Zoom Up. She's gone 2 for 2. She's running consistent. She is getting pushed into the deep end, but I think she's going to be able to handle it because both of her wins are at Fairgrounds, and she's been working out really great. So with that said, with an exacta, I'm going to put Travel Column on top, and then underneath, I'm going to put 1, 2. Now, in a try box, I'm going to box them all. I'm going to put 8, 1, 2, 6. And in a super box, I'm going to put 8, 1, 2, 4. The only reason I'm putting the 4 in there is because she has a lot of speed, and you bet Mitch, you get rich. So with that said, there's just no beating Travel Column. So there's not a whole lot to say in this preview, as you're aware. But I just think that she is the best horse, and we're going to have to try to find some money underneath.
And I think you're going with the right angle. I'm with you on Super Sensational. I think especially the price we're going to catch with her because of that the bad start that she had in having to trail, which is different for her. You're as familiar with her as any handicapper, so I really like that you're showing some faith using her underneath. The full race preview is available at racenews.com. Go check that out. Thank you, as always, for joining Dr. Miranda and I. Dr. Miranda, please let the folks know at home where they can find you for all your tips and insight.
At Miranda Bungie.
Make sure you check out racenews.com for the full race preview, as I mentioned. Also, the Risen Star Stakes Inside Wagering Guide is available now. You can purchase that. Go to racenews.com. Click on the handicapping products page. We'll be back next week with another fun race to preview with Dr. Miranda. Until then, good luck this weekend.